This is a video to show replacement and repair of a wash or a flush for 1990 Yamaha LX. I got this Yamaha Waverunner in exchange for some work that I did, and when I got it, it wasn't running. So the first thing I did was open up the hull and check out the engine. And the first thing that stood out was that here, and you can clearly see it says wash. This hole here was actually a little tiny hole, and it looked like something was there and it had snapped off or broken off, but I couldn't tell. I couldn't find any videos or any pictures or anything to tell me what that part was supposed to look like, or if it was if I could close it with some JBL, um, or if I needed to actually leave that hole open. So I got that secondary jet ski. I got it for free on OfferUp. Someone was junking it, and I picked it up for parts, but it was different. That's a 500 engine size, and the setup is completely different. So eventually, I found out that that is a wash. So what I ended up doing is I went on YouTube, on Amazon, and for $14, I bought this piece here, and it's the flush hose system kit. Came with the nipple, you see the gold nipple on the bottom. It came with a clamp, everything you need to flush out and run your engine with water to be able to diagnose any problems while the engine is running. So this is essentially the piece that was missing, and the piece that went here, and the whole top from here on out was snapped off. So the only thing that was inside was the actual threading. The threading was stuck in here. So I didn't know how I was going to replace that. What I ended up doing is I found these drill bits at Home Depot. And what we needed, it was the size 8 M8 1.25. And this kit is for 5 bits, and it was like 40 bucks almost. It was like $35. So I set it up with my drill bit. But I was kind of scared. I was nervous since this is on the cylinder head. Anything I drilled would fall directly into the cylinder. So at one point, I did plan to maybe put some JB weld on that because I was afraid to drill through it. And essentially, just on the hose, put a T piece. So I was going to cut this hose, put a T in here, and essentially attach this line here so I could have my flush thing, and it would look something like this. But when I found the drill bits and kind of got a little brain fart, essentially what I did was I removed the hose from here. I just took it off, boom. And what I ended up doing is I ended up putting my vacuum. I hooked up my vacuum as such. I put it in here, hooked it up to the line. So essentially, I'm sucking out everything that I'm going to drill in. So I did that. I proceeded to drill with the drill bit. And as you can see, the drill was doing this. It cleaned out the center part of it while drilling new threads. And once that was done, this was the finished product of the threading. It was a clean cut hole, and now our piece was able to go in with no problem. And that's what it was supposed to look like. Once that's in fast and tighten, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and attach the hose, and then you'll have your flush kit. Hopefully that helps. I know I had a hard time figuring it out, so have at it. I'll make another video essentially showing how to run the jet ski with water.